What is up? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and today we're taking the Snow Bunny to Chevy. We got a couple other things we have to get addressed on it, and then we'll be able to talk to you guys about how much it costs to get fixed. Namely, the boots on the axles for the four-wheel drive. Looks like it could be a ball joint. I'm not an expert. I'll let them look at it. You know, looks like the rubber around that joint is really cracking and really messed up. So we're going to take it to the dealership, have them get into it, get the repairs done on this truck. It also needs an oil, as you guys can see, oil change. But newsflash, even in its current condition, I've put almost 2,000 miles on this truck. I ran it on over to Utah and back, and I ran it out to Yermo, which is a Marine base out in California, and back. And then just doing my daily basic crap I've been doing here. But anyways, we're going to get this thing over to a Chevy dealership. We're going to find out exactly how much it costs to get this stuff replaced. And then, I don't know if we're going to keep it all in the same video, but I also did book an appointment with an off-road shop to put a lift on the truck, which will put us, not huge, because I want to still be able to go into parking garages here in Vegas. So, you know, just like a leveling kit, maybe something like 1 or 2 inches, which is going to also make it very close to me to get into parking garages here anyway. But that might be a separate video. Just depends on scheduling and what they're able to get in. But we're going to go ahead right now and get over to the Chevy dealership. We'll see, you know, we'll let them get the truck in. We'll get an estimate for how much everything is. The estimate doesn't matter. I got to get it done. So we'll get all the stuff replaced on it. We'll get an oil change done on her and keep it moving. So let's get it. Overall, no real complaints. Yes, I do listen to AM radio, but it's for sports stuff. Overall, no real complaints. You know, outside of the occasional weird stuff that goes on with it, which I'm not even sure at this point if it's the transmission. The issue that this truck is having with like the slipping or the bucking reminds me something that I had in my E60 BMW. That's a 5 Series, which was manufactured, I think, from what, 05 or what? No, 04 until 10, right? I think is that E60, and they had this electronic transmission situation where, like, if one of the solenoids were going bad, it could cause that, or if a coil pack went bad in the engine, it would cause it to like slip, and you would think it would feel like the transmission, but it wasn't the transmission. And luckily on a car like the E60, that was probably the cheapest part for a BMW to be replaced. But when I get there, I'm also going to look at some other stuff, because, so here's the thing. I like this truck. I do. But I'm also going to be really upfront and honest with you and say that if I found like a Black Widow truck, which the last time I got to drive one of those was with Randy over at Auto Auction Rebuilds. God, that thing is beautiful right there, isn't it? Whew! Man. I'm not really a Ford person, but damn, that thing is beautiful. So I'm thinking about, you know, if I saw a Black Widow, and let's say they gave me, you know, 30 grand for this truck, right, in a trade. Now I'm what, 7 and some change into it, 7 grand and some change into this truck. If I was able to get 30 for it, that's a $23,000 profit off of whatever it is that I want to buy. And if I could find the right, and I'm not buying new. That's the thing. Like I said, it would have to be like light, very low miles. I'm picky, right? So I doubt I would find it. But if I did find it, if it was available, I probably would buy one. You know, a nice, already lifted Black Widow. Really not tripping on the color Silverado, because I thought that truck was super dope. I really did. That truck was super, super dope. That we got to test drive back in the day. But let's see what happens, man. I'm gonna roll this up to Chevy. We're still gonna get the estimate and find out how much it is to fix it. And more than likely, and these videos may come out of order because I have a bunch of videos to film for you guys on this truck, so I don't know when you'll see this. But more than likely, I'm not going to sell the truck, man, because, you know, I'm kind of invested into it. I got to get gas today. I see I'm down to 107 miles. I learned when it gets to a quarter in here, it's like, E. The gas gauge in this thing is wild. The temperature gauge is still jacked up. That's one of the other issues we're going to have them try to address today, because it just sticks there. Whether the car is cold, it can sit there all night. The temp gauge just stays, it never moves. Never moves. So we're going to have to try to get that addressed today too. But anyways, let's go ahead and get over there and see how much the damage is. One thing that doesn't stop are repos. Them repos is no joke. All right, guys. So we are almost here. They say it's going to take between 4 to 6 hours for them to address the issues that we've already had diagnosed. But they're also going to go over other stuff. The one technician that was able to look at it the other day, you know, we were right on like the suspension stuff. But they're going to be able to knock the rest of this truck out today, get her all situated, you know, try to get it tightened up, and we'll see where we're at. Well, we got one of these iconic things here. Now, I'm not a big fan of spicy stuff like my homeboy Mike is, but they got this spot here in town. Not only does, you know, Houston over at Royalty Car Exotics, you know, push out the exotic car rentals, but he also has this spot here called Houston's Hot Chicken. Now, I don't know if the Hot Chicken thing is just a franchise and people could put their name on it, but that's it. Supposedly it's really good, but I can't fuck with it because I can't eat that spicy shit. Look, yo, they putting the price. He said only $46,000. Yo, they putting the price on them like that? 47, 47, 46. Yo, I wonder if they're more discounted now because of shit like that. That's funny. And look at all the Silverados here at service. Wow. Well, it's a whole nother day. Welcome back to the video. We got our paperwork, and let's see how bad the damage was. Out the door, we're looking at 2,020.52. So not bad. I just got the truck back. They had it all day yesterday, and let's talk about what they replaced and what they said the condition of the truck was, and we can talk a little bit about my plans for it moving forward. Now that, wow, that's a big difference. Wait a minute. Does it make that much difference in the steering? Wow. Okay, so before it was really kind of, I don't want to say sloppy or loose, but they said they had tightened a few things up that they saw. Major shout out to Team Chevrolet, by the way. I think this used to be called Ed Bozarth or whatever, but major shout out to Team Chevrolet here in Las Vegas because they got my Silverado right. And I really, really appreciate it. And they super looked out. So some of the other stuff, you know, yes, I had a quote that I was looking at like $2,600 or whatever it was. But out the door, I end up being out the door at $2,252. $2,220.52. Not bad. What did I get for that? Well, they took care, and that's with my discounts and all that good stuff. So we got ball joint done. The ball, they said, you know, they said the ball joint was probably okay, but with the cracking and stuff around it, it was going to come time that it was going to need to be done soon anyway. So I just told them to go ahead and do it. So we got that done. We got the boots on both sides done for the axles for the front for the 4-wheel drive. Fresh alignment, because the alignment, I guess, a little bit was off. They replaced that tire on the left front that had the little cut in it that went along by the rim, because I'm just finicky about that. And now, like, the tires weren't really worn or whatever on the truck anyway. They had been replaced, I guess, in the last 10,000 miles. So it is what it is. But speaking of, we just had an accident, right? Look at this, they're getting out to inspect her. The girl literally just went boom and bumped into the girl's RAV4. Like, what the F, man? Yo. Yeah, more distracted driving here. I know they're going to say, speaking of distracted driving, you're filming. I'm at a red light, but I actually look forward when I'm driving. But yeah, damn. I don't know, man. Two redheads bumping into each other's cars. Ugh. We got a green light now. Here we go. So, am I upset as far as the money situation is on what I needed to put into it? Not really, because I looked at it like this, right? I was like a little over $7,000 into the truck with the $2,000 in repairs. Now I'm somewhere right about $9,000, and depending on when you guys see this video, I've already quoted, like I did a quick quote through Carvana to see what it was worth, and then we'll take it to CarMax and we'll see what CarMax offers me for the truck as well. So I know how much money I could possibly get out of the vehicle. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, but TK, it's a flood truck. You shouldn't be able to do that. Da, 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 da. I get it. I understand what you're saying, but it's a fucking clean title. What do you want me to do? If the title is clean, why are you mad at me? Because the title is clean. There is a designation on it, and to be honest with you, I do disclose. I always disclose that the vehicle has either been in an accident or a flood, even if it's not branded on the title. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, see, so here's the thing. If I sold it to Carvana, I wouldn't want to do that, because I know they're going to turn around and just sell it to another customer, and then somebody's going to get screwed if this thing has electrical issues farther down the line. But anyways, so I did get to talk to Team Chevrolet, and I am looking at getting some other stuff done. And now that they know I do YouTube and whatnot, when this thing goes back into the shop for running boards and other stuff that I want to add to it, they're going to let me come in and film while it's in the shop, which is going to be cool. But obviously, like, I had no relationship with them when it went in, you know, just now. So obviously I'm not going to be like, hey, can I go back there and film while you guys are busting off this ball joint and whatnot? But anyways, I'm happy that it's done. I definitely noticed, I know you're going to say it's a placebo, TK. You can't really tell the difference. I can tell the difference. She's riding good. Oh, I guess they tightened up something in my rear too, that they said was loose. Didn't have to be replaced, just like they said there was a lot of stuff on the truck that just needed to be tightened up. And they did all like the regular service, the grease fittings, the oil change, all of that stuff. That's all included in that price. When I tell you that they, you know, the original price was like $2,600, and then they found other stuff and they fixed it, and they still got me out the door for $2,220, $52. That's not bad. So, and the reason why I say it's not bad is this is a dealer, and yes, it's still probably more than if I took it to a mom and pop shop or a regular shop, but it's much less than what they could have taxed me for. They could have busted my head. So anyways, you guys asked for a video on the, you know, update as far as the repairs. I got it back. I'll probably drive her for a little bit. I have a couple videos left coming for you guys on this thing before we decide what we're going to do with it. I am seriously considering doing the giveaway on this truck. Oof, you heard us. Yo, did you hear her spool up and break loose with the tires? Damn. I am seriously considering doing a giveaway with this truck, strictly because I think it could be interesting, right? I think it could be an interesting giveaway. I don't think anyone's done one the way I'm thinking about doing it. And I was debating whether I did it via merch or do it like by thanks or super chats or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I got to see if it's acceptable in the terms and conditions to do it that way. And if it's not, then we'll have to do it by like selling t-shirts or whatever. But we'll get it situated. We'll get it figured out. If I decide to do it that way, I may just decide to sell it and cash out on it and buy more cars for more content for the channel. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, there you go. Another update video for you guys on the IAA 2020 flood damaged Silverado. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Questions, comments, things of that nature. Also, feel free to hit me up. At this time, you know, being it's a whole another day and whatnot for me, I'm going to go in and get me some coffee and probably some pancakes here at the wonderful IHOP, which you'll see me rolling up to here in just a minute, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. Whew. I'm hungry. God, and you know, some people would be like, "Oh, I can't believe you just spent that money on that truck." Da, 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 da. Well, what was I gonna do? Like sell it fucked up? I don't know, man. I don't know about you or other YouTubers that buy cars or flip cars, but me personally, I don't want to sell a car or a vehicle that I know is mechanically fucked up, just so somebody can come back and bust my ass about it in a video or say he knows he sold me a fucked up vehicle. No, I'm not doing that. And even if I know if I end up selling it to a dealer, then it really doesn't matter. You know, if I sold it to like Carvana, but I don't want to screw If I sell it to CarMax, I don't want to screw CarMax. They're a great sponsor. Why would I do that? So, anyways, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. I have more content coming for you guys on the Chevy Silverado coming very, very, very soon. Oh, let's get a quick walk around with the truck and then we'll get out of here. Oh, and I forgot. Major shout out to Dylan over at Team Chevrolet for looking out. I think the next video you guys are going to see from this thing is us doing some off-road content with it. Oh. Good boots, good ball joints for the win. Anyways, there she is. Catch you guys on the next one. Not to steal some A-Team shit, but you know you gotta say it. You gotta love it when a plan comes together, damn it! Shout out to everybody that stayed to the end of the video. How mad do you think the haters are right now? They so fucking mad. They so mad. Every time I catch a W, they just get more mad and more mad. And their moms keep getting hit sideways. I know you're gonna say, why do you have to feed them? You have to let them know when they are holding an L. And yeah, they held an L because they were like, that's a risk, you're gonna lose. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I didn't lose nothing on this one. Let me take a sip of these haters' tears. Woo!